Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we are looking at the Tower 3.5 to 3.5 audio interconnect. And as I mentioned before, the Tower name came from the Tower Bridge in London, which you can obviously see on the box. Again, I get a lot of questions about this, and I'm going to cover it off. And each time I'm doing a video on cables, it's just nice to cover these things off. I have had a lot of questions about, can you hear the difference on a 3.5? And as you can imagine, this is a big market. I mean, there's a lot of 3.5 cables that you can buy. And I remember years ago when I had a crew of my salespeople in a showroom, and we brought a cable in like this. And we put our little cheap one into the front of a head unit, plugged their phone into it, had a listen, and then swapped the cable. And we were asking, could anybody hear the difference? And it was amazing. Yeah, I think everybody was quite surprised just how much difference there was just by changing out from your cheap sort of $5 cable into something like this that might be $49 or $69. So, it's quite a jump. But then there is a difference in sound. So this is a 3.5 to 3.5. Again, it's a directional cable. So what I mean by that is you can see the arrow sitting on that. So that's the arrow going into your head unit. And then on the other end, you can see the arrow going out, and that would plug into your phone. So you go out of your phone into your 3.5 on the front of your stereo in your car, or if you have that on your home stereo, and you're away. And again, a directional cable. It's also balanced. It's got metal layer noise dissipation system. It's also got the long grain copper again. And again, some of these cable terminologies, really, I don't take any notice of any of that. I think the main thing for me, as being a bit of a cable guy, the main things I'm looking for is the feel of the cable. I can tell straight off the bat, I love the connections. You can see they're a good quality, solid connection. You can see it's even got a little step down on there. And I'll just bring that up nice and close. What that little step down is, and I'll just see if I can get my other hand in here. So if you see just on the end there's just that little step. What makes that quite important is if you've got a cell phone case, a lot of traditional high-end cables, you would have to take your case off to plug this in. That little recess there generally just allows for you to get through the case and then plug into the bottom of your device. So that's something to watch for if you do buy a high-end cable. If you need that little step down, that would play a big part in it being nice and easy to plug into your phone. So, as I said before, you can't go wrong. This is going to be far superior than your standard cables that you would normally buy. If you want to upgrade, again, AudioQuest's been around since 1980, so another high-quality brand. And if you want to up spec and you feel you like to improve the sound, you'll be amazed. Just that change in cable, you're going to notice a little bit of the highs will probably be a little bit, you'll notice straight away the tingles will be a little bit more cleaner. Voices can be quite different. Even the bass can change. It really will be a significant change. And again, that's going from a standard cable, like your traditional $5 to $10 cable, and then swapping it to something like this, which is about a 50 to 60, and depending on where you live, that'll variate, but a fantastic cable. So I hope you've enjoyed today's product preview on the Tower 3.5 to 3.5 interconnect from our friends at AudioQuest. And again, thank you for tuning into AB Sound Advice.